1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, William, what's a crack?
How are you, Patrick?
You.
Is that an answer to what I asked
You.
you? Alright.
It's a full moon. Hearing that.
It's like a big smacked out werewolf.
It's a mating call of a 41-year-old Davis man. Memory, honey.
How have you been the 2 weeks? Clearly
Clearly insane. Yeah.
What have you been up to? Because I genuinely haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
I've been sick. The gout's fucking killing me. The fucking gout is killing me. It's been killing me for 2 weeks. And it's fucking doing my balls in.
Why? What flares up your gout?
I don't know, because I don't drink no more.
Yeah.
And I don't take drugs. So maybe I need to start taking drugs again.
Yeah.
Or drink, because it's fucking doing my belly.
And what happens when it gets back? I don't know.
Right, so gout is, they all say, it's a fucking rest man disease. All the fucking kings and the
all
fucking...
the sailors got it?
No, all the royals got it. Do you know why? Because they were fucking their sisters. Right, that's why, because they were inbred.
How do you have it?
Because obviously I'm inbred. That's my point.
Right.
Bad blood, William. Basically after the famine, and I know people laugh at this shit when I come off it.
Paddy's
After the
10
famine,
foot tall grandfather.
after the famine, everybody was fucking marrying their cousins and sisters. That's what happened. There wasn't a big fucking pool of people. We needed to bring back the population, so that's what happened. That's why everybody has arthritis and fucking gout and
You're
all
such a
them
proud
diseases.
Irishman. You're like, there's no English in my blood. Go back, we're all cousins.
No, I've only Irish and Scottish. Yes.
Right.
Really. I'm Gaelic.
Yeah, you're proper Gaelic.
I'm proper Celt.
I need to find out. I hope there's something exotic. But what happens when you're
Exotic in you?
Yeah, I hope so.
I'd love you to be like 2% Jamaican.
Yeah. That's
And
fucking
then you just start wearing fucking sunglasses like Pitbull and all.
Start speaking like Tom Hanks as well. Wagwan to the MUDBLOOD podcast.
Yep, and up.
So what happens? Does your knees hurt?
No, it's your body doesn't push out the acid. So this is like the West Belfast scientific term. If I was a West Belfast scientist, it would be, right, this is a crack. You don't push out enough acid out of your body. And it gets into your joints and it forms wee crystals. And then your body goes, what the fuck says shit? And throws pus around it to kill it. And then the pus and the inflammation is what hurts you.
It's a waste you didn't go into medicine, Paddy.
Isn't it?
I would have loved to see you.
Yeah, I did. I was in like labs and stuff.
Were you stroking microscopes?
No.
What were you doing in labs?
I worked in Rullick and Sheerat, which was in the town.
That sounds like they do great kebabs.
No, they didn't do kebabs, but it was a lab, and you tested like if you got a mouse in a fucking milk bottle or a big fucking pube in a fucking Chinese. They determined whether it was in there before you purchased it or not. Do you know what I mean?
What are you spending the millions of grant money we gave you? See people keep getting pubes in their chicken chow means.
Listen, you wouldn't believe it.
And
Mouse and milk bottles was probably one of the biggest ones.
That happens more than it should.
No, but you see, you think it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen no more.
No, because don't get milk bottles, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fucking Fenians used it all in rats.
Sure, a mouse in that petrol bomb, you dirty bastard.
It was in it when I fucking poured it. I just fucking...
Don't mind being on fire, but I hate mice.
An unfairy fucking mouse at me, you dirty, smelly tramp.
Did you ever, I assume milk bottles were a big thing for you growing up? Like, you would have had them more than I would have.
Like the lottery and all coming about and all that.
Because you're old, so like, you saw phones
I'm
being
not
invented
old that
and
there was a
stuff.
wee woman used to fucking collect the milk in fucking wooden buckets and carry them on her shoulders down the fucking hill, like.
Why?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, right.
Fucking ball
I thought
bag.
she was collecting them for glass or something.
No,
I was like, why is she doing
fucking
that?
collecting them for the Ra. Doing a milk run for the Ra.
Beechmount was like zombie, it was like carrying the water game, but it's like milk.
It's like zombie and I.
It's like zombie without a tan, that's fucking Beechmount.
Beechmount is one of them estates, but because it's beside the hospital, there's Beechmount used to be full of Celtic taps and white skin. Now it's just full of Celtic taps and brown skin. And that's the dirty bastards that don't get washed. Just since the leisure centre's closed for COVID, the stinking bastards don't get away. Fuck Beechmount.
Fuck Beechmount. Can we get a shirt just says fuck Beechmount? No context behind it.
The bad thing about it is I work on Beechmount now. I have to be in it every day.
There's going to be a painter in Beechmount listening to this being like, this fucking bastard has something in for me. Is that all you've done over the past 2 weeks? Be sick?
Be sick, mate. Basically.
Is that it? Do you not do... You did Empire and stuff?
Oh, I've done the Empire and all, like, but people, listen, see if they don't come and see it, I'm not talking about it, fuck them. That does my balls, and I have all these messages from people, and they're like, I need to see you live and all, can I get tickets for this? And I went down to my road to get 2 tickets for somebody, right?
Right.
And then they went, oh, by the way, I can't go that night because there's this girl that I used to work with, uncle's best friend's dog, used to walk down our road. It's his birthday that night. And I'm like, you fucking cunt. Like, sent me 100 messages about getting tickets, and then I get you 2 tickets. And then it's like, oh, we can't make it. And I didn't even know them.
Yeah, it's always the
I
way.
didn't even know them. I felt sorry because they fucking done a sob story about their fucking fella fucking, all he does is watch you and all. No. And you're fucking like, I was a big fan, I look after him, and then fucking can't go.
But can they not access the internet to get tickets, Patrick? These people.
Listen, it's like Beechmount. It's third world.
If the internet went down tomorrow, you would be the only comedian that would be sweet because you'll just hand deliver like all your tickets.
Oh, fuck aye.
Whereas I'd be fucked. I'm not leaving
It's
the house.
probably the best thing that ever happened that they took away actual tickets.
Yeah.
Because anytime I had a show,
There's about 200 missing.
they were like, you told us there was only 100 tickets you sold, but yet there's fucking
300
people in here. And I was like, well, I did do the flying hour down. That's what you're meant to do.
That's it. Do you remember? I was like, there's 100 in there tonight.
Yeah, the fucking whole estate was in.
Even COVID forbidden.
There was that many
there was
people
3
in the
million.
Star that night from the actual houses that
Yeah.
there was only one house with a light on.
Yeah.
Because they were all in the Star.
It was like a fucking Travis Scott show. You couldn't move for fucking
was
love nor
fucking-
money. Oh, God, don't. No.
What's Travis Scott?
Travis Scott going to jail. That's what Travis Scott
What?
is.
Who is it? Hold on, boy, I missed something here.
So he was a...
Am I too old to know who he is?
You should know who he is with this story going about. Like, it's fairly well known. He was a rapper who held a big festival, but they let too many people in, and people get stomped to death.
Right.
But he doesn't stop the show. He keeps on going.
That's professionalism.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know if it's professionalism or people going, stop the show, people are dying, and him going, fuck it, and launching into the
Did he
next
say
song.
fuck it?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he crowd jump?
He went,
in
fuck
when he
all
done
that. Yeah, he was encouraged. He was like, jump up, fuck it.
No, he didn't, did
Sort of. There's a video that it's not that I love it.
Is he in
it's-
jail?
He's being sued.
Who by?
The
families?
Yeah, the families.
Greedy bastards.
I don't know, like,
Greedy bastards.
you're turning into a real Katie Hopkins.
No, but
You're
you know what I mean? Like, greedy bastards. Come on.
I would sue. Yeah. If I've lost a son, I'll get an indoor swimming pool. I'll fucking sue.
That's what I mean.
You do know what I mean? Yeah, fuck it. Maybe greedy, but your child's dead. I'll fucking sue. You're fucking right.
That's grim.
Sicko mode isn't even that good. I'll fucking sue.
Yeah.
But there's a...
That's the hottest.
Yeah, it's a good song on him. Like.
Is he good rapper? Like,
He's not even really a rapper.
no, hold on. Is he your type of rapper?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, he's a new...
So you like him?
I like him.
You like his music?
Yeah.
Is it going to annoy you to listen to him or give him an hour 20 quid for something?
Bro, I was
No,
bumping
no.
Gary Glitter on the way down here. I don't give a fuck.
When you say pumping Gary Gillard, like, did you meet him in England and then brought him back with you?
I'm too old for him. I'm not Vietnamese enough, so...
down.
Nah. But there's footage of like bodies being carried out of the crowd, and Travis Scott is on this big crane, he's doing the fucking robot. I swear, like, I'll show you this.
Wait, how recent was this?
Like 3 days ago.
Oh, it only happened?
Just happened. But yeah, so there's people being carried out, people screaming, and he's on top while the music's playing, just
But
fucking...
maybe he doesn't know they're dead.
That's what I thought too. But then there's the story, and this is all speculation, but sure, fuck. We'd love to do nothing more. There's story saying like it was from the start this crush happened. He was told to stop by a stage manager, and he said,
Well,
fuck
they
it,
should have
nah.
just pulled the plug out.
That's what I thought too. Because people being like, how could you not see it? You're like, it is pitch black at night.
Right.
You
Where
can't
was
really
this
know.
in?
Texas? Was it Texas? Astro World?
He's been uber famous the last couple of years because like he
Really big in...
he was with like one of the Kardashians.
Right, okay.
Just the phrase, anything Uber now, I was like, he's really big
Was
with
he
Uber
black?
drivers.
Or is he black?
Was he black? Yeah, the big and
Well,
white.
yeah, well, Michael Jackson, you just don't know these people.
Yeah, how did we get on to... Oh, yeah, we're talking about the Kremlin Star one. That was a big fucking diverge.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you that video once this is over. It's fucking mental.
It sounds grim.
Yeah. Hang on. From all the shit, you send me actual murders.
I know, but that's like an actual murder. Most people that I send you things, they've done something, and that's why they've got murdered. Or they're stupid.
I mean, you showed me a woman getting just fucking stabbed in bed.
By her husband.
Yeah, what's
Because
she...
he just caught her banging some mate of his.
Oh, fair enough, then. Stab her in the fucking face then, alright. Don't you dare sue. Yeah.
Maybe
How do you
she's
leave Travis Scott alone at McDonald's?
maybe she was in the kinky mood, I don't know. Oh dear.
But you have a wee show coming up this Friday, don't you?
No,
Paul?
a wee tiny one.
Wee tiny one, what's that called?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
You're in your funny fucking half hour today, aren't you?
Yes, I'm doing the blame game.
You excited? Have you ever done the TV version before? I know you've done the radio one.
No.
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 You nervous a bit?
Don't get nervous, kid.
Don't get...
I haven't been nervous since I got my finger bit off in 2007.
Really? You've never been nervous once since?
Not from...
That's like Prince Andrew telling you he doesn't sweat. Like,
No, genuinely.
I just don't
I
believe
don't
you.
get nervous, and I don't have fear either. I don't have fear, it's just it.
It's like you're trying to get riled up to fucking go
No,
shoot
I'm not,
the Brits.
I'm just being honest.
Showing
with you.
off here.
There's nothing that can really happen to you that's really that bad. Even when you fucking die, like...
Die in your hole is what I fear.
But what if you die in your hole?
It's shit.
You've enough shit
It's
to
shit
go...
for like half an
No, I know, but I mean, at the same
But I
sense...
don't like that feeling. That's what I'm afraid of, is that feeling. But
I've
that
had
fear
worse.
makes
I've
you
had
like...
worse. I've had worse.
Yeah.
I've had worse. I think when you go to a certain low, anything after that, you don't really give a fuck about it anymore.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
There's
living...
people down their hole all the time and they're fucking selling out arenas, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, living in Beechmount would just, you know... After you come from Beechmount, anything after that you'll be happy about.
Cormac McDermott lives in Beechmount.
Does he? Yeah. Is that where Beechmount? The Beechmount isn't that bad.
Leechmount, you call
Why is it called Leechmount?
it. Because it don't get waxed.
I love how we've just given away Cormac's full address there as well.
What is his address? Do you know which number he lives in?
69.
It is 69 too?
It's not. It's not. Don't turn up to 69 Beechmount. You'll just be harassing
Beechmount
people.
Street. There used to be a house in Beechmount Street that was famous because it had a poltergeist in it that used to fuck you down the stairs. And the book and all was
Did you
released
say
about
fuck you down the stairs?
it. It was like, no, it was like, they used to grab you at the top of the stairs and fuck you down.
Right.
Like, people were getting through about the house and all.
Mm-hmm.
It was a proper, and then there was a book out about it. I swear to
That
God.
just sounds like one dude beating his family.
No, this was genuine.
Fucking ghost in this house here!
Definite, no, 100%, like, well renowned about this, like, the house got knocked down and all.
What's it called?
Fuck it, I tell you, I'm going to have to look it up now. I will find out.
Do find out.
And we'll put a link up for this. But,
Yeah.
like, people were looking the book, and the book sort of has, like, all the books have disappeared, so no, like, there's probably one
So
copy.
the ghost has bought all the books.
And opened the
Won't
bookshop
share
in
them.
Castle Street.
Yeah. Is that how you get rid of a ghost? Just knock a fucking house down? No, like you'd think you get a priest.
Don't
at
think
Beechmount.
he could knock the house down. The ghost is going to be standing there going, she made me fucking homeless. I fuck a few cons down the stairs in Beechmount, and I'm homeless now.
The ghost has to sit outside Castle Court.
Just standing where the house used to be going, what the fuck, man? Does the poltergeist go to the housing executive and go, what the fuck?
I've lived here for
the Welcome
700 years, and
Society
these
go-
immigrants come in, get one in a
Do the,
fucking month.
do the welcome fucking organisation turn up the wee minibus and go, I know we can't wrap a fucking coat around you, but can I give you a wee soup or something? He's like,
makes sense. I was
I'm a
chased-
fucking poltergeist, fuck off!
I was chased down the street by a flying big issue the other day, so it makes sense now.
A big poltergeist chasing you down the fucking street. Oh, fuck me. I should
He had a
start.
big issue in one hand, a big bunch of roses in the other. He was like, buy one.
Yeah, so by the time this goes out anyway,
It'll have been on.
it will have been on.
Yeah, well, it'll be on. It'll be out Friday, I'd assume.
It'll probably be around the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in- So,
So if you're listening to this now, turn it off, go watch Paddy and the Blame Game, come back.
or get the blame game on iPlayer,
Yeah.
or my ma's going to record it in VHS and sell them.
I think I say your man's going to have
You
it.
get them in my house from Sunday on. It's like one of the best things ever, right? Was there's a guy from West Belfast who wrote a sitcom for the BBC, right? I'm not going to say who it is, but people know who it is and what it is, right? And they done it, and it was about a group of fellas out fucking doing jobs on the hooky. Was the actual sitcom.
What's it called?
I'm not saying it.
Have I seen it? Was it made?
It was made, yeah, it was and it was on years and years ago, right?
I know what they
But the fella's dad started selling pirate copies of it from the house.
I may have ended up with one of these copies because I know the show you're talking about.
I couldn't believe it. It was fucking unreal. So the show's about 4 fellas out from West Belfast getting up to no good and making money by doing things on the side.
Yeah.
And his own dad starts selling pirate copies for a $5 of the show. I was like, fuck me.
That's cheeky. Did he give the son a cut at least?
No.
Cheeky bastard. That's amazing. That's something your dad would do as well.
What?
That's something your dad would do as well.
My dad would not do that.
It's something you would do.
What?
It's something you would do.
100%. 100%. I would sell rights to something to Netflix and then fuck them up the bum by opening a market in Nuts Corner or something, and them turning up and going, why are you doing this? And I'm like, fuck off. I thought about
it's not the actual
Netflix.
Why are you doing this? I am from Netflix. We're all Mexican.
I work for Netflix, actually.
Did you?
I did.
Did you do the door on Netflix?
No. I fucking worked on their fucking movie, you dickhead.
That's when you were doing the set design, wasn't it?
It wasn't set. I was building the sets for Netflix for the movie The Good and Evil. So I worked for Netflix.
The way you're saying it, though, it's like you're signed up for a wee special. You're like, I worked for Netflix.
No, it wasn't. It was like...
You worked on a set at Netflix, then?
I worked for Netflix. I was paid by fucking Netflix, which means you work... Did you work for the vape shop?
I worked with the vape shop.
Did you work for the vape shop? Because I spoke to your manager and you worked for her. Did you work...
No, I didn't. I worked for a vape shop.
Right.
But, like, if it was a bigger vape shop that rented out...
Nah, he's being a fucking prick here.
No, I'm trying to equate
you are.
it.
If you sold burgers in McDonald's for McDonald's, did you work for McDonald's? Right.
If you built a set for a production company that works for Netflix...
No. I was working for Netflix directly, you ball bag. You fucking wanker. Goes on the BBC
I know how
once.
I know how to push his buttons.
Listen, this is all out. They know the results, don't they?
They do, yeah, it's all out, yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't win. And do you know why? Because he's a fucking root.
Yeah.
Because he won, like, if you watched it, he was funny as... Probably the funniest on. And didn't win because he's a root. Well, he's fucking annoyed somebody. You fucking stupid wee fucking...
You didn't see me backstage just going to producers like, you work with the BBC, you don't work for them.
Yes, so that's why Willie, he didn't have his tongue far enough up.
Yeah, I never will.
You should have won. You should. I was actually raging. You should have won. And I'm going to say something. And if somebody says I don't really give a fuck, that Scottish guy was just a fucking rip-off of Kevin Bridges.
Having met him, like I would have thought that, having not spoken to him. So speaking to him, that's just how he talks.
No, I get that, but he done it exactly like you.
Yeah.
He generally
lives in the same street he lived in.
Yeah, I am Paddy McDonald, but and you can do it in a way where it's like Kevin Bridges. Yeah. That was, if I closed my eyes, I'd have thought that was Kevin. Not because he sounded like him.
But he had the same cadence and style and
yes,
stuff.
He stopped at the right spots and stuff like that.
Oh, he did sound like him. I thought he was very good though, Liam.
He was good,
I thought he was
100%. And do you know what? Is there an even better, flattering thing to say than say...
You're like Kevin Bridges. Yeah. Who are someone from around was like, oh, you're like Harry Hill. You'd be like, get the fuck out of my face.
You are like Harry Hill.
How fucking dare you?
You do. You know you are. Like, fuck. I never even noticed it before.
Fuck. Right.
You're like a Harry Hill if somebody just set a wee wig on top of his head.
At what point do I do Harry Hill with
you're like a wee wanker. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, if I got you a wee white jacket and a pair of glasses, you'd be a wee Harry Hill wanker, you would.
Where's Harry Hill ever talking about eating ass?
Wee Willy Wanky. Wee Willy Wanky.
Is that going to be my new character?
Wee Willy Wanky.
Wee Willy Wanky. Wee Willy Wanky?
Wee Willy Wanky.
I'm replacing May McVeigh.
We're going to get you a wee white jacket.
Widow Wanky.
Widow Wanky. Buttons. You could be Buttons.
I could be, but I'd be a great Buttons. That's a career goal.
know
for
what
me.
I love? You imagine something, he's like, I would be great at that.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be a great Buttons.
Buttons was never disabled.
Yeah, but my character won't be disabled.
Do you know? But Willie, when you are disabled, it's not like you can turn it off.
Well, can't you just?
Well, if you then you're going lost to LA, if you admit that.
No. I'm just acting. I'm acting like I'm not disabled.
Hold on. The disabled man that acted that he wasn't disabled.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
still
most,
disabled. I'm just acting.
That's the most.
Leonardo DiCaprio was dyslexic. Do you notice it from any of his films? No, you don't.
I can tell.
Case closed.
I can tell.
No, yeah, because you are dyslexic. You're like, that's how I'd spell that.
His name's not even DiCaprio. It was just like
Dennis.
No, it's Delaney, but he couldn't spell it right. So it sounded like amazing. His name's not even Leonardo. It's Liam Delaney. And
Liam Delaney
from Beechmount. And he fucking... So they got it, and it's just like, wow, Liam. And he's like...
That's how he was so good in Titanic. He is just a wee Irish immigrant. And he just no
he
one's
sunk himself there.
Yeah. But yeah, you watched the final then?
Oh, I thought you were brilliant.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I was actually great. Do you know what? Do you know when you watch something and somebody doesn't win something and you know them, but you know that they didn't win something?
Yeah.
It's easier to take. But when you watch something and you see somebody do so well and then you go, I don't know.
But you were watching it knowing I didn't win.
And I don't know also, on top of that, I don't know if it's favouritism too. So that's another way. But I turned it off in disgust, I have to say.
People are genuinely angrier than I am about it.
I was angry about it.
Yeah.
And that was my own part. And I kept saying to people, is it favouritism? Maybe it is. Maybe I see you as my wee lad. Do you know what I mean? So that's my wee lad, and he fucking... How did he not win? Fucking cunts.
Yeah.
And then threw at it.
No, I've got a lot of messages I got like angrily, and I'm like, I'm at peace with it. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
that's all that matters.
Yeah. I was happy I got
I
there.
don't think you done yourself any harm.
No.
You could have been shit in that one.
Yeah.
And then you'd be going, fuck me, and let me opportunity go there. But I think you've still done enough for people to go, well, he's actually good.
Like I said before I went on stage, it's like, all I'm going to be on BBC One, have a good set.
Yeah,
that's all I aim to do.
And
that's what we did, people. That's what we did. But it was nice you could put up in the hotel, free bar afterwards. I got fucking hammered. They were doing triples. Triple whiskies. I was getting them like 4 at a time.
Right.
It was fucking great.
And who did you party with? Anybody?
Liam. The guy Liam that was on.
Right.
And then just a load of camera crew and stuff. I prefer to sit with the camera crew and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because suppose you sit and watch them and, you know, it's easy for you to go and perform, but you watch them and lift and stuff and it's something that you can't do, so you admire them. Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? But they're, you know, they'll be there being like, oh, we're doing set design for the BBC, so I'm like, you're working with the BBC, you don't actually work for the BBC, but okay. But I'll just sit and talk to them all day because they're the guys, you know, they'll put the show together. Yeah, 100%. I could never fathom being that cunt that you're like, you think you're so brilliant, you couldn't talk. I could see you being that wee cunt. Could you see me being Eventually. That cunt? Eventually? Not now. 20 years. I'm not saying you are. 20 years down the line. But I could see you being a wee cunt. Yeah. Like like Van Morrison, no, like with a big jacket that's far too big for you. And you can't see your ankles. You want to do it with me? Remember Willie when he was alright? Now he's just a wee Harry Hill fucking buttons fucking in that fucking opera house wee wanker. Imagine being in the opera house and thinking like I'm too good for people, like doing the fucking pantomime, and that's the level you get to where you're like, fuck everyone. If you were in the opera house, you'd have a wee bit to say, like, because you're in the opera house. But if you were doing like it in a fucking hall in, you know, East Belfast that 6 people go to, and you were a cunt, then it makes it worse, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'd much rather be in the opera house and become a cunt than be successful in a cunt. Oh, they are the ones that's cunt. I was going to say that, like, the really successful people you meet tend to be lovely because they've nothing to be insecure about. It's the cunts who like want to be big and they're not. They're the worst. Yeah. And that's in any industry. Who are fucking nasty and not nice because they don't like to see other people doing better than them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference between having talent and actually wanting to be good and aspiring to be somebody than not having talent but wanting to be good. Yeah. Do you know? Yeah. I think that's why people get frustrated and be cunts. Yeah. Because they don't have... Because they know they don't have it. Yeah. Deep down they know they don't have it. Yeah. But they just resent. But I get that too, because I think you spoke about it before. Like when you watched other stand-ups and you're like, how the fuck, because it can be a frustrating game, as you well know.
Yeah.
And you're like, how the fuck's he getting all that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And people then unfollow you off Facebook. Like.
Yeah.
So basically want to know why you unfollowed me on Facebook.
I never unfollowed you on Facebook.
Cunt.
I did not. I had to hide my Facebook while I was doing the competition in case they dug up any old jokes.
Aye.
So, because that's the fucking world we live in now. It's like, why'd you make this joke when you were 14? Probably because I was 14.
It's not like the BBC to make you hide something, is it, on your computer?
your kids. That's the second podcast I've done this kind of conversation. I need to stop it. What else did I... Oh, but then I didn't even really have time to take it all in because it was a busy week. Because I got back from doing the BBC one and then I was in the Odyssey that Saturday.
Which was mental. Was Shane? How'd it go?
Lovely. Like, it went really well.
Well done, Shane, on the thing
well
as
done.
well.
That's
Just
him
he's
on
on
Patreon.
Patreon.
He's
Yeah.
not the only one anymore. There's a couple more.
Is there?
There is.
He has followers now on it? You may
It's
cancel
not how
Patreon.
it works.
You may cancel the Patreon now.
We have followers on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Another thing that William has that I don't know nothing about.
I need to sit you down and just explain the internet to you one day. I really do. But it's one of those, as a comedian, you're like, I always want to do it. You always want to do an arena. It's one of those, like...
Now you've done it, you're going, well...
It was great to do. I'll do it again, but it's not the...
Experience you thought?
Amazing gig you think it is. Theatres are by far and away a better gig.
They're designed for a reason. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The SSEs are for ice hockey and big events, but in terms of... I was in somewhere the other week having coffee with Andrew Ryan, the comedian. Conway Mill. And he was like, oh my God, man, out there's amazing. The courtyard with the big roof. And, oh, you should have a gig out there. And I went, wouldn't work.
Uh-huh.
I tried to do a wedding in it before. The sound's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
You can't get sound to work in it.
Yeah.
It just sounds fucking... Do you know what I mean? You know where I'm talking?
Is there like...
We fucking tried.
Everyone has tried it there because
Is
it's
it
a
roofless?
great... No, it has a roof.
It's like a massive big atrium, but with a massive big roof on it. So
Right.
it feels like an outdoor concert, but you've got a big roof over your head, so it's like raining and it's...
But you can't... There's two walls, but you can't get the sound to work in it. It just sounds terrible.
Just no matter what you do, it's
No matter what you
terrible.
do. Yeah. There's no way of stopping it. So it's... I think... Because when I done the big gigs with Frankie Boyle and Jason Mont, like, we could hear people ordering at the bar at the other end of the tent.
Yeah.
So the sound was travelling up and over, so it was terrible.
Yeah. That's one of those... It took... Like, I had a good set. It took me about 10 minutes to really know...
Every report I got from people was like, brilliant.
Oh, was it positive?
100%.
That's good. That's nice to hear.
Really enjoyed the wee man and all tonight with Shane Todd and all that.
That's very nice.
Everybody thought I was doing it.
I know, I saw that. Everyone on your questions, like, are you warming up tonight? And you were like, no.
like,
And the
no.
more you said no,
It seemed like
the more they were like,
he's only letting on.
Are you doing it?
And then Harry Hill came out from fucking Tully Cardiff.
Hit me, Jim! Flaggy, waggy, bim,
There's only one way to find out!
What's better, Catholics? I don't know why I'm Bruce Forsyth.
You were like George Firehorse there with... Put my hand down the back of the sofa.
Sofa. But yeah, so it took me like 10 minutes to be like, right, I can't let the laugh die down completely, but you can't cut them off mid-laugh because it goes in like a wave, literally.
I've seen comedians going on in the SSE and the full arena and doing a minute and walking off.
I can see why.
Support acts.
I can see why.
Yeah.
But I would also never do that in my fucking life.
I've seen them do it. I'm not mentioning names, but...
Yeah. You'd be the same as me. Like, even the rowdiest gigs, me and you are like...
They're brilliant.
No, but not even that. It's like, well, you've paid me for 20.
You're getting 20.
You're getting 20. Even sometimes when a crowd really doesn't want you there, that's some of the most enjoyable shit.
Did you give them the money back?
For what?
For doing it?
No, I kept that. But,
did you not go, thanks me a fat experience, how you go?
No. No, of course I did.
Or were you like, no, I'm skint, I'm taking that?
I'm not, no, because I'm not skint.
Are you not skint?
Not really. Not as skint as I should be.
Right.
I've had a good few weeks. It will not keep going, the momentum I've had, but I've just had a...
No, but you will, because we'll have MUDBLOOD next week.
Fuck, that's right.
And then we have the tour for MUDBLOOD, which the tickets will be out for tonight.
That's right, yeah. You'll be watching this,
on
they'll be
sale.
out. Get tickets. What are the dates?
Portrush, Oma, and... Newry, yeah.
Portrush, Oma and Newry for live
17th is Portrush.
Yep.
I don't know the other ones. 16th and something else.
You could at least stop stretching while you're advertising. It's going to be in the fucking... That's right, we've got the MUDBLOOD Tour coming up, so get tickets for that. We've got the MUDBLOOD live show coming up too.
Yeah, my Ulster Hall coming up.
Your Ulster Hall.
And then I have a gig in Derry in December, and the tickets will be for that too, which is on the tools, is going up there.
Very
it's
good.
Like in a month's time.
Very good. That's your new show, by the way, so if you haven't seen your previous
If you
tour,
see it in Ulster Hall... No, that's all new. It's
yeah,
all,
so I'm saying for
it's
people
on the
that came to your
tools.
last tour.
They know that. It's on the tools.
Yeah. Do they know that?
Right, because the last tour was called Bring a Wee Jacket Tour, which was old stuff.
Yeah.
This is on the tools.
Yeah.
It's new stuff.
I know, but you have to spell it. Some of them are fucking thick. You have to spell it.
Right. It's called On the Tools.
It's a brand new show, so if you've seen him before, this is a different show.
Right, okay. Can I tell you something that happened to me and it fucking melted my head?
Go on.
Do you know the videos where you open them and there's a girl being very well pleasured, but you don't see it in the video? It can be like a picture just there and somebody lets on it's a video and you hit play and it's just her going, ah! Right?
Yeah.
You know that one? Mm-hmm. Well, I was in Raffles Chippy in Andy Town, right? And my mate got me a fucking cracker.
So what was it?
It was fucking, he let on that a tornado hit his fucking estate in Glasgow and it looked like his actual estate and I hit the fucking play button and it fucking went.
So finish your story.
Why would I do?
Fucking a tornado hit us in Glasgow and you're like, that's terrible.
But it did look like his fucking thing. It did look like his estate.
Paddy, a volcano's erupted in East Belfast here, mate. Come to a podcast.
It really... I know it sounds mental, but it genuinely looked like his estate in Glasgow. Right? Have you never seen the famous one with the fucking trampolines going down the street? And the guys inside the house going, oh, that, there you go back. Yeah, so I know they get wins over there.
Right, okay.
So I opened it and fuck me, like a full, like Raffles, let me just say, middle of Andy Town. This sounds like a bit of an advertisement, and yes, I will take any free taco chips and scallops that's coming my way for fucking saying your name. But Raffles Beach packed, right, there'd be a massive queue of people, and it's only recently everybody starts going into the chippy again, right, because it was like TNT out. Know what I mean? Somebody, you can't.
Yeah.
But I was in and I opened it and it was like a packed chippy and the girl behind the counter absolutely fucking paced her fucking pants. I mean, paced her pants because it was me and then proceeded to shout, ah, fuck it, your mom does all the videos too, you fucking pervert. And I had 100 the kids in the car and I was like, fuck, I have to feed these and I've paid fucking 30 quid for dinner. I would be away to fuck. If it had just been me ordering a pasty pap or something and I went, you know what, fuck the 3 quid, I'm away to fuck. I was scunder. And then the whole place, like the fellas behind the fish fryers and all like, oh, Paddy, you pervert, ye. And I was like, oh my fuck.
You're like, I thought it was a tornado in Glasgow, lads, it's not my fault.
And that's what made it worse. Because I said, my mate says a tornado hit his estate in Glasgow, and they all went, what? Are you fucking... So it was the same reaction. And I was like, but look, it really looks like it, right? And I went up to show her a picture. This isn't even the best bit. I went up to show her the picture, and obviously I flicked through it and went 2 pictures back, and it was a picture he had sent me of some fucking singer with their fucking muckle out. So it just defeated the whole purpose. So
I'm not a pervert, look at this.
And I showed her a big fanny. And she fell again.
I love how after you just showing them porn, they're like, right, do you want this chip or not, for fuck's sake? That's fucking awesome.
Just asked, did you want some beer?
Fella behind the fish fryer, could you send me out there? Send me out. Send me out. What was the other? Infrared, remember? It's not working. It'll send.
See someone with cerebral palsy, I got fuck all sent me an infrared. Like trying to start a fire with 2 nuggies.
trying to eat the bonfire with your two infrared phones. Why's he knocking 8210s not eating the bonfire this year? Fuck's sake.
And the first 15 seconds of the entire top 40, it was great.
I'm not even joking. We used to sit on a Sunday and the top 20 or top 10 or whatever the fuck it was,
Aye.
and you used to record it in the tape, and you used to try and pause it when the man came in between the songs singing.
Yeah.
So you didn't
Now
have
then, yeah.
Aye, so it was Jimmy Savile writing us.
That's yeah, because I used to do a similar thing. Like you'd record it, but try and knock it off all the time. It's so
You
weird.
didn't have tapes or anything, but did you?
No, it was Sky Plus, mate. You know what I mean? Or you'd LimeWire it all and just ruin your family computer
LimeWire,
for a
do you
fucking
remember
Limp Bizkit
LimeWire?
album.
LimeWire.
LimeWire, you had to be careful because there's a 50-50 chance no matter what you downloaded, it was porn.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, I'd love to see this new fucking...
Disney movie.
Yeah.
Poke behind us.
Whole White and the Seven Dwarfs. And you're like, I misread that.
No, but the title for the one thing and what you downloaded wasn't ours, so it would be like, it would be like Linkin Park, Sweet Caroline,
Yeah.
and you download it and it's just porn.
Yeah. Wrestling videos were the worst for it because that's where I used to watch all my wrestling matches. So you'd
On
be like,
LimeWire?
yeah, you're looking for Stone Cold versus The Rock. And it's just some bird getting spit roasted. You're like, I mean, it's not what I wanted, but I'm not going to turn it off. Either.
That's basically why you got to the age of 15. You had to just wank over Rihanna because you'd watched everything.
Also, it's Rihanna. Do you know what I
I
mean?
still don't get that.
But you're on to something there. I think our generation, it's why we're such dirty bastards. We're like Patrick Stewart extras. We've seen it all.
Yeah.
We've seen everything.
No, we've spoke about it before, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, we were literally like, if you could see a part of a nipple through a bra in a K's catalogue,
Yeah.
that was porn.
Would do you
That
for
was
weeks.
like, oh my god, look at that there.
Whereas now someone could be like, someone has their tits out in this room, and I'm
And you're
like,
like-
I won't even look over.
I don't need to look.
Yeah. Someone will
I can
slap
see
chat me
something
later.
even worse than my phone right now. Like,
Yeah. All I need to do is go on a group chat with Patty, and you've
like there's
fucking
no longer the
enough to put you away
fucking
for 10 years.
magazines underneath the bed. Do you know what I mean?
How would you hide them? That would always be my fear, because I'm shit at hiding things.
Well, there's a wee thing you stick something to it and then boop, up under the underneath.
That's not a bad idea.
Isn't it?
Do you ever stash ever get caught?
I didn't have one. I genuinely didn't. No, my dad would have knocked your content, and I mean that literally.
I love the
did-
idea your dad finds you watching porn, he comes and knocks my content.
I see if
Leave
my
my
dad
body
had a
alone.
cut. I think that would be no way I said don't have fear.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fear.
Yeah.
My dad would knock my content fat, and I mean that like.
That's
it
a
was,
weird thing for a parent to get angry about, I think.
Oh, my dad, he doesn't like anything like that.
No.
Doesn't like me talking like that or anything.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Nah.
Oh, does he not?
Nah.
Fuck, he must have loved me at the fella and talking about
He thought you were wee cunt. He was going to knock your cunt.
He near did. Fucking.
No, my dad just doesn't like anything like that. He
Aye.
doesn't like.
Yeah, very
So
true.
it's one of them ones, you know what I mean? Like, I would laugh about it if I found something or Podrick or something like that. I would laugh about it, but
Ha ha ha, give me that though.
let me see.
Yeah, send us that.
Very, very similar fucking tastes. Yeah, no, I would have scared me.
Yeah, I haven't found him.
I didn't. I never bought anything like that or anything, you know.
I would never. I think there's something weird about going into a shop and trying to like hide it under a cornetto and a bag of Monster Munch. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, if you're just going to buy something, I would just blatantly buy it. Like, it was just,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be embarrassed that way.
Yeah, no, I just-
But I never ever wanted, look, do you know what, I'm going to go in and buy a dirty magazine to look at it.
yeah.
You know.
There's always that. Like, you'll see workmen like still like in their vans just sitting with like a copy of Nuts, and I'm like, fuck, it's 8:30 on a Tuesday. What are you doing with it?
I had Max Power
Yeah.
magazines and would have had stuff up on the wall. Like, when Andrea first met me, she would have been like, fuck, what's this? You know, there was the typical Katie
Beckham.
no Jordan and all.
Katie Price.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking state of her now. Like.
She's been going for years. She's had those tits out for years. Fucking fair play. Those models have a shelf life of like 3 years. She's still fucking going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now's the point you're like, please don't take them
Yeah,
out.
no,
But
no,
like, fair
yes.
fucking play to
I
her.
know. She definitely outstayed her welcome.
Yeah, is she going to jail? Have I read that?
Is that right?
Or is she getting her house repossessed or something? This podcast is just, let's shout out a story and we'll decide if it's true later.
It's like the poor man's blame game.
Who do you blame?
Have we anything else to talk
For my
about?
dad knocking my fucking.
Who are you being yourself? Is that your normal
That's Tim
voice?
McGuy.
Oh right.
Who
Okay.
is to blame? I can't do him. Who's to blame?
You really can't. You sound like one of your mates who plays in your team.
You didn't play against my team, so you don't even get to say it.
Okay, well,
They'd have fucking round rings around you.
But they're like the type of players that, although they play for the cerebral palsy team, they don't actually work for the cerebral palsy team.
No, because it's voluntary.
Aye. Like the Ra.
No, like that. Yeah.
Could you imagine that? Like the Ra and the fucking loyalists having cerebral palsy wings. It's like, hold on a minute.
We'll make a bomb, well, you fuck.
I never thought of that before. Disabled paramilitaries.
Johnny Madlegs are there.
Jerry Simmerframe fucking Adams.
Shaky H-block. We'd have gone on and find him, the H-block. We shit everywhere anyway, so we would have gone on grand.
What's that?
Oh,
fuck me. Not even going there. Not even going there.
If it's too much for Patrick McDonald,
not even going there.
He's gonna be like, it's gonna be the first time he's
I
gonna
just
get you
don't
to
want
cut
some
the lights
fucking disabled fucking ex-prisoner coming up and fucking burning my house on me. Do you know what I mean?
We'll make it up the gate and fall, don't worry about it. Right, I think we're on about 40 minutes, aren't we? We may get some questions done because we have.
Somebody's complaining it's not long enough. I know that's been the story of your life, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Seen your dick.
No, but you've never seen it hard. You've seen it flaccid. You can't judge. You can't judge. That's like saying
but
to
it was
somebody,
a warm day.
that's like saying to somebody, do you know what? I seen your rifle not assembled inside that case there. Not really
That's enough to
impressive.
put you in the prison.
But then when you fucking, oh no, I see it now. Yes, now it's assembled and it's ready to go. I wouldn't want to be taking a shot from that.
Do you know what? You're absolutely right. I don't even want to see your hard dick. So
Nor do you want to take a shot from it.
Yeah, not. You get kneecapped?
Watch out!
Kinda.
Here, and it's different, the stuff that comes out. Because I'm snipped.
Oh, is it? Does it change what comes out?
I can't tell you.
Like blood?
It's like a sworn secret. Not allowed to tell anybody I hadn't had it. No, it's not blood or anything. It's just different. It's different. It's different.
Marmite?
No, it's just different. It's not the same.
Can you spread it on your toast?
You could spread it anywhere, but it's different. It's just not the...
Is it not the same? A different consistency? Different
Yes.
texture?
Yes.
A lot thicker?
No.
Thinner? Is it just, have you
Weird.
just been
I
pissing
need
on
to show
people?
you. No, I need to show you it. I'll bring some...
Do not
I'll
show
bring
me
some-
it. I don't care what
I'll bring some in
form.
next week. You can have. I'll
Come
put
to the live
I'll
show,
put
guys.
it-
We're gonna
I'll
wank
put it in
Paddy
the
off
wee-
at the
I'll
end
put
of
it in one of them wee dishes that they used to use in the fucking lab. And you can have it, look through it. Here, see if you look in there like a telescope. We'll look in.
Yeah.
No, like a telescope. That's how
Oh,
you know
right,
he's
like
a spastic.
I just wasn't good at science.
William, look at it like it's a telescope. Is that what you do, sir?
I thought
no,
he meant,
son.
like, look
Come
in.
on, it's a telescope. You look in there. It's like, here, look through the binoculars, William. I can't do nothing.
I thought you meant just look closely into it like that. Oh my god, everyone in Kerry's 10 feet tall through this. Is this what it is? Your
Must have been so funny in science in school. What do you mean, sir?
I was never paying attention to it, and it does a fucking show.
You probably didn't do in your school, did you? Do science?
No, we did.
Oh, right.
We did. I went to a nice grammar school.
Right.
Because I'm smart. Can't.
I went to normal school.
You went to an all-girls school, you fucking pedo.
Which is great. How's it a pedo?
You fucking pedo.
How are you a pedo?
Cause bet they were all 12 when you started.
What?
Bet they were all like 12 when you started.
And I was 15.
Dirty fucking pedo. That's nonce behaviour. Right, we may get on to these questions with fucking loads.
We're not doing them all.
I know, but even to get through a decent bit of them,
We're not doing them all.
not doing them at all.
No, we're not doing them all.
Right, Tommy LTYR. If you could, I like this. If you could smack one celebrity, who would it be and why?
Oh.
Here's more. I do time.
Oh, I hate it.
I do time.
But you know what? I don't want to really dig him.
Have you ever seen the end of Green Street? Where he's like, only a poor little hammer, and he just basically beats him to death.
Right.
That'd be me with Piers Morgan.
Right.
To answer your question, who would you smack and why?
Fuck, who annoys me that much that I want to smack? Violence isn't the
Literally
answer.
everybody.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
That woman behind the chip shop.
Big on.
Big on.
She always has a red face, but fuck me, she had a bigger red face that night when I was in.
John, I've never met her, but I know what she looks like.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
If somebody says, draw me a woman called Anne, Big Anne that works in the chippy, you would draw Anne. She's a great girl, like fucking, but she's a typical fucking, what's happening in this?
Yeah.
And she's funny. Like, you'd be sitting there, she'll entertain you, she's funny, but she could also be a heart, like, she'd cut somebody in two if there wasn't two battered sausages in an order, do you know what I mean?
But who would you smack, though?
Who would have smacked celebrity with?
Yeah.
Who would have smacked celebrity with? Who do you not like? Conor McGregor, but you say you'd smack him, but they'd smack you fucking back.
I was gonna fucking say, he'd pick someone a bit easier.
I know, but why do it?
David
Like,
Attenborough, he's gonna do fuck all about it.
I wouldn't smack, I like him.
I like him too, but I mean, he's not gonna hit you back.
How do you know? He can
He's
probably fight
fucking
like
big.
fuck.
I doubt he can fight
And here
like,
we have this spastic from Dundalk.
I'm going to fucking kick his content.
Right.
Here we
Conor
have-
McGregor, but he would smack me
Here
back.
we have a boy who
But
wanted to fuck
he
around
annoys.
and found
Conor
out.
McGregor annoys the politics out of me.
He does my fucking head in too. Dave McAllister, what's the process for coming up with new bits?
It sort of just happens. Things will happen that you'll think is funny, or you'll try that you think is funny.
Yeah.
And then you'll try it out, and then you see if it works.
Yeah.
I think that's tend to what happens.
Because there's sometimes you'll get people be like, oh, I saw you like twice in a month when you were doing the same set, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's how stand-up works.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's constantly just doing a bit over and over. And eventually, I give it a three goes.
Yeah.
And if it's getting nothing and there's nothing coming from it, then you drop the bit.
Yeah.
But
But
if
like you're
there's-
women then.
Yes, exactly. Get three goes on them and that's it.
That's what I was going to say, because like if you do it once and like
It's just a bad gig.
Sometimes it's not in the right room, and then you can do it again. And then I would never do something 3 times. I don't think. I think
It didn't work.
uh,
I give it the benefit of the doubt.
I normally drop shit and just go fuck that, and just that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Go ahead. Keep going.
We get this every week. Any stories from Paddy when he was in the black taxi? I swear to God, we get that every week.
Go and see a show.
Go.
You can't.
Connor MCG, will you get Jamie Bryson on the podcast?
Fuck me. Yes, we've already said.
Said
But we
this,
didn't even have one last week ourselves.
I know.
We just haven't had time.
Yeah. Funniest shit you've seen around Halloween time?
I think genuinely when I was fucking taxiing, like seeing people at the start of the night till compared to the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know, like a girl and fella, and they've spent a fortune on 2 costumes, and they're going into Witherspoons, and then you see them at the end of the night, and they're fucking rolling about, fucking mucked up their eyeballs, and
I love seeing the people who pull on Halloween night. You just see like Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story
how can you
going
judge?
home with one of the Addams family, and you're like, what the fuck?
How can you judge, like, on Halloween night?
Yeah.
Like, what does girls do for Halloween night? Do you know, like, fellas will put in Thor, Action Man, fucking, you know, Buzz Lightyear. The girls generally just go slut.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it is now.
But that's it. I was going
It's
to go
like,
as a slutty maid this year.
it's like a license just to, I can be as slutty as I want.
Yeah.
And get away with it
And do you know
because it's
what?
Halloween.
I'm a fucking cat. And get away with it. What are you
No,
going to
but-
get lynched?
No,
now?
but I mean,
Listen, see if they want to get their fucking howls out. I'm a feminist, I'm with you,
no,
girls.
but, no, 100%.
I'll fucking...
You like fucking watching them, you wee pervert. What I'm saying
Sorry, so if
is...
someone comes in with a nice hole in here, you're not going to look at it?
No.
I did on. Turn that camera off and get his fucking answer.
But
You'll
I'm
be
just
going,
saying,
what costumes did you see?
I'm just saying, like Halloween costumes now, you're scared to even buy them for your kids because they're fucking coming in raunchy as fuck, and you're going, what the fuck? Like, do you know what I mean?
Just imagine someone getting like a really slutty costume for like their wee kid.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, it's like dress her up as a witch, get her a wee pair of suspenders and fucking, and you're
The
going,
broomsticks vibrating. You're like, what the fuck?
what the fuck? Like, yes. It's just like women's costumes are really, really like she's Woody from fucking Toy Story, but she's no actual hole in the fucking chaps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's Buzz Lightyear, but there's a big fucking hole where her 2 fucking tits is.
Yeah.
Do you know? Why does a woman's costume have to be that? Why can it not?
Do you think men should up their slutty game?
Not one bit, because men are horrible
go as a
looking.
slutty
Big,
Paul
hairy
Gascoigne.
fucking hole hanging out of Buzz Lightyear's thing is not a thing that I want to see.
Gender equality.
Just
Slutty it
saying,
up, fellas.
why does it all always have to be a slut for a woman? Why does it have to be a sexy Buzz Lightyear?
Well,
Why
no
does
one's,
it
no one's making them. Maybe sometimes it's just fun. To dress
nobody's
slutty.
making the ordinary outfits just for them as they wear? Or do women type in, is that what women want?
I think, you know what I mean.
Women want it glammed up then?
I don't, yeah,
Is it glammed up or is it glamour modelled up? Modelled up? Do you know what I mean?
You've lost me completely.
Glamour model.
Right, yeah.
Difference between a model and a glamour model.
What is the difference?
You tell me.
I don't know.
You're a pervert and you don't know it.
I'm not a pervert.
Glamour models is somebody who gets their pops out.
Right, well, you're a pervert because you know that.
Why?
Because you know what it means. I didn't.
No, I'm educated and that's how I know that.
Did a course in it. And fucking
I did a
tech.
course in fucking perversion.
Yeah.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know. It really is just like a time everyone gets their tits out. And you know what? I fucking love Halloween. Right. Has there ever been a time on stage where you forgot the lines of your joke and you fucked it up?
Yes, completely.
All the
Loads
time.
of times.
Almost every gig. For me, not you. I mean, it happens at every gig for me.
No, yeah, you're probably right. In an aspect, you change it. And sometimes then it happens and then it changes and then it sounds better and you go, fuck, that worked.
Yeah. Sometimes the happiest, the worst thing you can do is get in your head about it. The best thing you can do is acknowledge it. Now, if you fucked up 5 or 6 times,
Then you're in trouble.
But if it's once or twice,
People don't even know unless they've seen me a couple of times.
or
and then-
unless you go. So I was, as what happened with me when I'm tired, I'll start to slur. So I'll start to be like, and I was, and I went, oh my, where the fuck that come from?
mispronounce on stage all the time.
Mispronounce in
No, I
general all
know,
the time.
but I do it on stage.
Yeah.
And it's quite obvious on
Yeah.
stage. But nobody actually comes and says to me, I think it's because I've told people, yes, I will misspell things and
Yeah.
and I will,
Ballsy,
yeah. Like I was doing the radio fucking thing the other week, the radio show, and I was reading something. I could not say Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
That's a hard one to be fair.
So I
Zlatan
had
Ibrahimovic.
But I was like Zlatan, right? Couldn't get it out.
Could it not be
So
Pogba? For
I was
fuck's
like Zlatan Ibrahimovic or whatever his name is, and they added it in because
Because that's better, yeah.
and it was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a bit of a tangle twist.
Is that out yet, your one?
What? Yeah.
I need to hear that. I thought it wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
I need to hear that. We've gone over that. Should I have high hopes for Limelight next Friday night? Of course you should, because it's fucking us.
Should I have it? Who said that?
Joshua Ramsey.
Fuck him! Don't go. What a cheeky cunt!
I thought I was being arrogant. Being like, of course you should. He's like, don't you?
Should I have high hopes? Did he buy a ticket?
Yeah. How are you feeling for that show?
I'm not really even thinking
You
about
excited?
it. We'll just fucking do it and we'll do what we normally do.
Yeah.
If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Fuck them. We've got their money. It's Christmas. My kids is getting a battery fucking Range Rover out of it. It's not like somebody's going to turn up my house at Christmas Day and go, listen, I bought tickets for your show. I'm taking that back.
Yeah. But
No, I'm only joking.
it may be a bit.
Because we haven't done
We haven't done one before, but we've been
not-
on stage collectively between us.
Yeah. We'll be
How long have you
grand.
been doing it? 11 years?
The 1st of November there
Yeah.
was 11 years exactly.
So we have about 19 years experience between us.
Yeah.
So we'll be fine.
Yeah. So I have 18 years experience and you've 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheeky cunt, you just said you had 11.
Well, technically, when you say you're doing comedy, you're not actually working for comedy.
That's true. So I'm only about 5
You're
years.
technically, like, I was watching the TV and I've read that it says you're a newcomer.
New to TV is what that means.
It doesn't stipulate that. It
It
just
does.
says, although you're saying you were involved in the new act thing and you're not.
Yeah, I wasn't working for them.
No, it's just saying the BBC new act. You're a new act.
Yeah.
You know, whereas I'm established.
Yeah.
That means then you're the inexperienced one.
Yeah. Oh, I know what it means. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, 19 years between us.
People can work out the math there. It's up to them.
Could you shout out my mate Craig Buckets Robinson on the birth of his kids? Congrats there, Buckets.
Buckets.
Baby Buckets.
Baby buckets of kids.
Yeah.
Is it bouquet?
Don't say that.
Did you say
Baby Buckets. Don't say that.
what?
Said Baby Buckets, the kids.
Baby buckets of kids.
Oh, of kids. I thought you said baby buckets, the kids. I was like, don't say that about people.
Who did they say it about?
It sounds like you're saying someone called baby bucks kids. That's what it sounded like.
If they're called baby, then and that's their nickname, then there's a reason why they're called that. Do you know what I mean?
This one you'll enjoy. When was the last time you were properly fucked off and had someone ruin your day or had your day ruined?
Today.
What happened today?
I can't even talk about it.
Without getting angry? Or
No, I can't talk about it because I lost my job.
Oh, right. I think you spoke about it, but okay. Daily, honestly, we're two of the angriest fucking...
Oh, fuck. Listen, there was a guy today fucking in front of me, and he stopped mid-fucking crossroads. Like, mid-crossroads. And I was stuck behind him, and I went fucking bananas and pulled up around him, and he was one of them lads that was wearing, you know, the pound workman's gloves? Driving his fucking car.
Wanker.
And wouldn't look at me out the window, and was wearing sunglasses and looked like he should be in a... He looked like that old cunt that drank the wrong chalice in Indiana Jones. Just before he turns into a skeleton. Like, he's like, you fucking...
Do you think he was ignoring you because he was dick, or because he knew he was in the wrong? And he
didn't even know he was driving the car, the cunt. He shouldn't have been behind the wheel.
Aye.
It's just out of it.
Fair. Right. Generally, me and you are two of the angry... Like, we're not angry people, but we're easily pissed off.
I'm the worst person in the car. I'm like, everyone's a cunt at their head and the thing. I'm like squealing at people. As you well know, you've been in the fucking car.
I've been at you squealing at people on the motorway while you're on your phone, like looking down. He'll look at me like, fucking, where'd you learn to drive? Here, look at that. Trying to like reach over.
Ways up, I don't do that.
Stick something on there. Drops his phone, he's like, fuck.
I seen you pulling ice cream one time when we were fucking driving your car.
Did you?
Oh.
I fucking wish I had a wee ice cream.
Mr. Whippy, I'd be class,
I
wouldn't
would. Fucking hit me.
Somebody needs to make that.
Oh.
Could you imagine if you had a wee machine that done a whippy ice cream in your car?
I'd be dead within 2 weeks. Just instant heart attack.
You would be whenever Ben Stiller in fucking, what do you call it, dodgeball? The gym owner.
I am just
and the enemy's just a big front cunt.
Yeah, just fucking. I just have it.
You'd be like a dart thrower in the Harland and Wolff Welders. You do look like somebody who would have been on Bullseye back in the day.
But I'm the darts player, not the question answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I work in the shipyard.
2 points, please, Jim.
Fucking throw darts for the welders, so do. For gold and Ulster. Can't say it. And fucking out. Or say fucking hang on.
Right, we'll do one more.
One more.
Let me see. Tiernan McGee, how many wanks a day is too many? My mate Nathan wanks 5 times a day and his sheets are...
I think 5's fine.
Really?
I think 5's fine.
5 daily wanks?
Yep. I think it's not that I do that now, but 5's fine.
There's no way that's healthy.
Why?
Dick would ache.
Anything where you're getting fluids out of your body's good.
I can't imagine that's true.
There is a story went about that there was some wee lad... Did you ever hear this? Did they have this when you were younger? Wee lad in Brazil wanked fucking 14 times in one day and he died.
Aye.
I'd love to think that's true.
I'd imagine you probably could wank yourself to death, but it's a lot more than 14. It's probably like an insane amount of wanking.
I think excess anything makes you fucking die.
Yeah.
I just can't see why you would want to wank 14 times in one day.
I don't, mate, just a really slow... I'm just going to check.
Are you going to check that?
How many wanks to kill you?
I think it depends on the circumstances and all as well. Like,
yeah. You know? Like if you're wanking yourself with a cheese grater or something. It may speed up the process.
I've just found this though. Study finds that masturbation kills over 100 Germans every year.
I love stats like that because you come off them and people go, that is not true.
Yeah.
And you're like, you find it.
It's not technically the wanking that's killed them, it's what they've been doing. So one died after he set himself on fire because he was trying to melt cheese onto his body, but he was beside the heater.
See, what this is the thing that's wrong. It's these people that have these mad fetishes. Do you know what I mean? It's like the guy who put up an ad and says, if there's somebody out there who would like me to wank them off while I cut their throat and eat their brain, and the guy fucking read the ad and went, and your man fed him his own balls and all, and you're like, what were you wanking to before you answered that ad?
Yeah.
Do you know, what was it did you want? Do you know what, I'm just not getting my fill here, let's go and do this.
Imagine being up at heaven, like, how'd you die? Well, there's a
What
wee
it was.
advert online.
And the guy was like, I'm wanking off my lead your brain. And I went,
I was like, a wank's a wank, wasn't it? So
give it a go.
another man was found dead with Christmas tree lights clamped to his nipples.
That's not even that bad.
I don't know, there's better ways I want to go.
Apparently his blinkers went out.
Yeah. One man wearing pantyhose, a raincoat, and a diving suit.
He sounds like he just went a little in the clearance edge.
Wanking an IKEA. It's fucking...
He's went a little fuck it, they're selling them right bad.
Some of these are fucking amazing. That's honestly...
That goes down with the guy caught bucking the chicken with the rock that I brought up in the podcast before.
Yes.
That was probably the earliest one ever of one of them like stories. I need to see proof of that.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's an actual picture of it just is like, right, okay.
Yeah, that made you...
That was pre-fuck internet, like
The first one is your man, like, in fucking
Pompeii, or the wanker in the volcano. It's like...
I can get it.
He was like, fuck your mom in Germany and melted cheese in his ballocks. That's fuck all. This is like jalapeno time, you know?
That's the ultimate danger wank. Like,
He was definitely rubbing the fucking Nando spicy sauce in his eyeballs, that boy, wasn't it?
Imagine he wasn't. He was just scratching his balls, but you're just enshrined in history with that fucking grip.
Or he's like pulling up a zip.
Yeah.
He was not. He was cocking on, that boy. He was caught unawares. Maybe he had his earphones in and sunglasses on.
He was...
He's like, fuck that, Jesus roasting.
He's listening to his podcast.
It only got snipped. I got Polly's right. That's the weirdest one.
Where's my microscope? I got a wee look at this. Okay.
My man's never cleaned that off his shit.
The Wanker of Pompeii is my favourite story.
The wanker of Pompeii.
That's that name. The
I
Wanker.
want to meet him.
Well, yeah, I've bad news for you, Patrick. He's enshrined in
No,
stone.
but I mean, like, when the people
Go
say...
back in time.
When people say... If there was people that were dead that you could have a meal with, who would it be? A wanker of Pompeii.
I wouldn't have a meal with him.
I want to have a few...
Certainly not a pizza.
I want him to answer a few questions. Like... Also, it looks like he had a phone in his hand, and this was like in the fucking... What was it, 500 BC, and he's fucking wanking the porno back in, so he was time traveller, like... Marty McFly, fuck!
Imagine just having a wee wank in your wee, historic Pompeii room, and just a flash of light, and you're in the room, you're like, "The fuck are you doing?
What are you doing here? Listen,
not
mate,
bad, you dirty
you have no
bastard."
idea how big you're going to be in the future. He says, I think I'm big enough now, big lad. I'm about to explode here. I'm about to erupt. I know what everything is too.
Imagine went off at the same time as the volcano.
Isn't that okay?
That'd be so cinematic.
And he's like, fucking smell it. Kice for ice.
I'm not the fucking heart.
I didn't catch that. You said cash for ash. I didn't catch it.
That's the biggest eruption I've ever had. You fucking read it. That's how they invented lava lamps. Fuck. That's a great thing. Why don't we put something out in the week?
Is that how long have we done this week there? Over an hour, that will.
Night.
So don't forget, guys, MUDBLOOD tickets.
MUDBLOOD tickets are out for Port Rouge, Oma. It's around about December time,
Is it
17th,
Shine or
18th,
Monster,
16th.
Just say you don't know. It's
I
like
don't know.
The fucking intense look he gave me.
I'm like,
He was like,
you sort of put me on the spot.
I should know it's Shine or Ticketmaster. It's always one.
The link, we'll put the link up. And big shout out to Hannistown Fuels and Danny. Give them a shout out there for all your heating oil. Would not need heating oil. The wanker Pompeii doesn't need any heating oil anyway. But yeah, give them a shout. Hannistown Fuels, guys, for all your fuel needs.
Thank you very much, guys.